So maybe I realized that on the inside, I'm more of a male boy, which, like I think you said, would be known as a gender disagreement.
Or actually...
Right, or a disagreement between parties, or just more of a conflict, which means I might be at the age of puberty. And that could be an additional conflict because it's a lot of unexpected changes at the stage of puberty. Maybe your body changes. Maybe you change. It's different for everybody. For you, it's your body. For me, it might be more of a vocal direction or feeling. But then, based on these instructions, no matter what changes become manifested in a way, the key topic of concern or objective might be to avoid it at all costs. Because if I don't avoid the changes, then more often than not, since I ain't really a girl, suicide will be the more frequent option, which is more of a fatal option. So at the end of the day, it would bring you back around to an issue of consent or information. But that's very fascinating because it's all because the growth of puberty must not go forward at all costs. Do you want a dead son or a dead daughter? Or alive? Which I think might be more or less what you were saying a minute ago.
So this is the section on puberty blocking you're talking about.
As a personal illustration.
As a boy.
On the inside.
And a girl on the outside.
From a different perspective.
But from a boy's point of view.
What would I do in that situation?
Well, I think it would be different for everyone.
Kind of like puberty.
Well, okay, well, for some people, or young people, children, trans kids, it might make sense to block or delay the onset of puberty. And for other kids, it might make sense to have puberty.
In a pubic direction. Let nature run its course.
Yes.
I find that very confusing.
Okay, how so?
Well, nature is a very positive aspect of the world. Mother Nature, which is a positive name or experience, because your mother is, in a way, a positive person in your life. Nobody loves you like your mama.
Okay, maybe.
So, if nature is a positive, is it a negative? Because if you block puberty, you block nature. So, if your nature occurs that you develop a higher voice or your hips turn into a wider developing, the question is...
should you stop that?
Right. So in some cultures, it's considered normal.
Different. Sorry. I'm sorry, what page are you on?
It's the one with the picture here, page 52. Let's see. Oh, right, this is earlier. I think I must. Okay, we're in the puberty treatment.
Yeah.
On the break, I went back and reviewed the earlier section, so I must have got kind of turned around.
But let's go back to puberty. Let's stay with puberty. So we were saying,
is nature really a good thing, or more of a?
Well, okay. Some people might say that your true nature is whatever you feel on the inside.
Right. And that gets back to the earlier question.
Okay.
Is it possible, maybe not, to have your hips on the outside, but...
Well, I think we mean that...
Or you naturally feel more like,
yes, you
my hips are incorrect. I like having a fire engine toy instead.
Well, it's maybe you're a boy on the outside.
Okay.
Yes.
Or on the inside.
Well, okay, let's say a boy.
From a personal.
We were a boy everywhere on the outside, but on the inside you are a girl. You feel like a girl. You wanna wear a dress, maybe, or play with a doll.
Like a G.I. Joe.
Sorry?
Well, I used to play with them G.I. Joe action figures all the time. Or that show. Bum, bum, bum. Bow. Bum, bum, bum. Bow. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bump, bump, floating through the sky comes a frightful sight. Cobra, 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 real American hero. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe. Knowing is half the battle, know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I used to get them from the toy store or whatnot.
Wait, I don't think those are dolls.
Exactly, but one of my uncles one time was telling me how they used to sell them like a lot bigger. So they were more the size of a baby doll like this or something. I think he was kind of making fun of me or laughing, like saying I play with dolls. Like, hey man, why are you playing with that doll?
What'd you say?
Oh, I reckon I didn't say much of nothing. I mean, it didn't really make me much of no never mind because, you know, knowing is half the battle. What's that saying about a rose is a thorn?
Oh, a rose of thorns.
Yeah, my buddy Mike was saying this thing about a rose is a doll is a doll. If it's a doll, it's a doll.
Like a logic puzzle?
In a manner of speaking. And you know, a doll is all right. Ain't really no reason to cancel your puberty growth, maybe. But at the same time, you could be a boy. But you could also want to wear a dress.
Yes, and maybe you don't even want to play with the other boys.
Which in that case...
Yes. Some little boys discover that they are actually little girls on the inside. And going back to puberty, maybe it would make sense to put off puberty for a while you figure out if maybe you should actually change to being a girl.
So you can wear a dress.
Well, maybe yes, maybe. Or just be a girl.
I reckon you could also just wear a dress.
Okay.
Or maybe go play with the other girls at school, cause, I mean, if you got a flanky, it's highly possible you might still be more of a boy.
Boy in a dress.
In a way.
Or a girl in a dress.
It's a personal choice.
A boy in a dress. A girl in a dress. Cobra, Cobra, Cobra.